Good morning, fellow travelers. My name is Ember Aeternal, and welcome to my channel, Spritforgecoaching. I'm here today to do a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone, but if it does, take what fits and leave what doesn't. If you'd like a personal reading at some point, please contact me at spritforgecoaching@gmail.com. Let's get started. Spirit, please tell us what we need to know today to navigate our lives. Please share with us the wisdom and knowledge we need to grow into our full selves, to elevate as needed. We have the Page of Pentacles. This can be a young person or an immature person or a person just starting out a journey. Pentacles are about stability, and they're also known as coins. They're about stability and abundance, material wealth, sometimes prosperity. And the page, the pentacles are the slowest moving energy of all the suits. So whatever is going on with this page is slow. Might be energy that feels like it's plodding along, but it's more like it just knows that it's a good idea to take its time. Let's get obstacles. Oh, I have an upside down card. I apologize. I'm just going to take the Seven of Swords. This is in obstacles. So, Seven of Swords can be thief in the night, trickery, deception, mind games. So either someone is playing mind games with you, or you're playing mind games with yourself. Let's get some more cards to figure this out. What? We're gonna take that one. We have the Three of Pentacles. So this is your support. This can be opportunities, not necessarily new ones, but you can see with him drawing here that this person is creating their own opportunities. They're creating their own magic, so to speak. And sometimes that can take time, which is indicated by the pentacles, and by this being a pentacle too. I'm thinking that with this being in deception, there might be some dream messages that maybe you don't understand, or maybe misleading you. But even a deception is or an illusion can be an opportunity for growth. So let's get subconscious influences. I apologize, that should not have been upside down. I'm going to put it back in because it should not have been upside down. We have the Nine of Cups. The 9s and 10s are mirror images of each other. 9s are potential. 10s are actual. So in your subconscious, there is some sort of success or triumph. And I've pointed out before that this person is standing on a turtle. I equated it to Great Atuin in Terry Pratchett's Discworld novels. This could be dreams and fantasy. Could be dreams coming true. And cups are about emotion, connection, intuition. So I think this is an indication that you have paid attention to your intuition, and it may be bringing you everything you ever wanted. So let's get ego. We have death. There's a transformation going on with your ego. This is probably a good thing. Death in tarot is rarely about physical death. I mean, it can be about physical death, but it's rarely about physical death, but it's definitely about transformation and drastic changes. Not necessarily in the way of the tarot where everything becomes rubble. Sometimes it's a very, on the face of it, a very positive change. So, and with the Nine of Cups here in subconscious influences, it looks like it might be a positive change, but let's get conscious influences to see. Oh, well, that one jumped right out. 8 of Pentacles. So as previously mentioned, Pentacles, the coins, are about prosperity and abundance, stability. This can be monetary stability, financial stability. 8 of Pentacles typically means hard work. And with it being after the 7 of Pentacles, this is usually reward after hard work. This is the harvest. 7s are waiting for the harvest to come in, waiting for everything to be ripe. 8s are the harvest being ready to come in. But this means that the hard work is not finished. If you want to be able to reap the rewards of the harvest, you must pick everything. You must do the work. So what's going on here is you have this sense that dreams are coming true. You have a drastic transformation going on with your ego, and you recognize that there's still some work to do. Let's get past influences. We have the 5 of Pentacles. So Pentacles being about wealth and prosperity and stability. The 5s are generally about poverty. And this can be mental, emotional, spiritual, or physical poverty. I get the sense here with this on top of this Nine of Cups that this was emotional poverty of some sort. But whatever it was, with this being in Pentacles, there's, I think, some financial loss occurred because of some sort of emotional thing going on. I gotta get more cards to see what's going on. Let's get present circumstances. We have the Nine of Pentacles. This can be contentment. So it looks like you've moved out of poverty into comfort and contentment. As said before, the 9s and 10s are mirror images of each other. So the 9 in Pentacles coins, excuse me, it can be the potential for absolute financial stability. And think, if we must, in terms of poverty, being poor, being middle class, upper middle class. Think of this in terms of upper middle class and the 10s being wealthy. It's not necessarily like that, but that's just an example. But whatever this is well-being, this is stability. Definitely contentment. And with it being, with this 9 of Cups being here, this reinforces that idea that dreams are coming true. So it's entirely possible that in the past you were, you come from a poor home, but you're making something of yourself now. Let's get future influences. I'm just going to take one card. That's the 8 of Cups. This is walking away from something. You might very well, because of this transformation going on in your ego, you might very well decide to walk away from this contentment, this stability, this well-being. And maybe it's not necessarily about walking away from this, but it looks like maybe you've realized that it's time to cut your losses with other things that aren't working for you anymore. And with this being on top of 8 of Pentacles too, I'm thinking that you have realized that your hard work is paying off and you don't want anything in your life anymore that will mess it up. Be that people or situations. And it looks like that's the reason you're in this Page of Pentacles energy, is because you're somewhat new to this, and it seems that you're still navigating through figuring out exactly what you want in your life. But with these 3 cards here, it seems that you're well on your way to figuring that out. And I think you're getting dream messages too. That's actually really strongly here. And so far, the only negative cards are the 7 of Swords in obstacles, and the Five of Pentacles in your past. But it seems that these two have only galvanized you, strengthened you, so that you are capable of doing all these things with your life that you want to do now. Finding and creating the stability that you want to find and create. So it looks like here you're just throwing out the trash. You're getting rid of the things that no longer work for you. Let's get outcome. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, and this is on top of the Eight of Pentacles, and this can be taken as taking a step backwards, because seven is basically waiting for the harvest. Everything is growing, it's almost ripe, but it's not quite ready to be picked yet, so you just have to wait for the harvest. The Eight is actually bringing in the harvest. But I don't think this is a step back. I think this is just recognition on your part that the cycles of life don't stop. That there are things that need to be done every day, every week, every month, every year. Excuse me. And I think this is part of the transformation that is going on with your ego, is that you recognize that the dishes have to be done every day. If they sit in the sink, they're going to continue to sit in the sink until somebody washes them. You have to go to work, whether you are your own boss or work for somebody else. You have to go to work and bring in the money. Things such as that. If it's political, you realize that you have to fight for what's right. So let's get overall energy. We have the Page of Cups. And again, the pages are at the beginning of understanding the energy of the suit. And Cups is connection, primarily emotional connection, love. Those are the two things that I'm getting right now, is there is some sort of connection that you're enjoying experiencing right now. But it's also risky. There's something about this that isn't entirely comfortable for you. And I think it's just because it's unfamiliar. Yeah, all of this, things actually working out for you, I think that's unfamiliar to you. Yeah. So let's get 3 cards. I'm going to go with Angels and Demons. So these 3 cards are balancing factors, unknown influences, and suggested improvements. We have Asmodee, lust and weak will. So this might be the 7 of Swords here in your obstacles. Might be you getting in your own way, or it might be somebody else trying to trick you with, maybe lust is your weakness, and maybe it blinds you to all of these things that are going on down here. It is entirely possible that you have ended up in poverty in the past because you lusted after someone or something that destroyed your life. Well, technically you destroyed your own life, but that's what I'm getting, when it's your own lust and your own weak will regarding lust, then you have destroyed your own life. Yes, they had a hand in it. Yes, there is some accountability for them, but in the end, it is your life and you are responsible for it. Okay. So let's get unknown influences. I'm going to take both of these cards. We have vice and we have healing. So you have a vice that you need to heal, and it could be a sexual addiction. And I'm thinking that this vice and this lust here was very much connected to your ego, and with this aha moment, this transformation that you're having with your ego. I think this transformation is ongoing. It wasn't just something that happened and you're all great now. We're all human. We all make mistakes. We all backslide. It's how we deal with it and how we move forward that matters. But I think this lust is your vice, but you're healing it. You recognize it for what it is. Probably desire for connection, but you didn't know how to go about finding that connection because of the way you grew up. I think you were in emotional poverty when you were growing up. Probably financial poverty too, but emotional poverty, and you weren't taught how to seek connection in healthy ways. So you did it through sex, the way most people are taught to seek connection. However, if it's just that, it doesn't generally create any depth. And this is what you've been longing for. And I think you're healing that. So let's get suggested improvements. We have folly. There is a risk that you will fall back into this again. And this is covered by this Page of Cups. The overall energy is risky commitments, basically. And you're young in this energy of stability and seeking emotional connection. So it may still be difficult for you to discern what a healthy connection is. But with the Eight of Cups here and the Nine of Cups up here, please pay attention to your intuition. Cups are also about intuition as well as love and connection and all the emotions. But yeah, keep weeding out these things from your life that no longer serve you, that are no longer helpful to you, whatever they may be. And sometimes they're relationships with people that you are loath to drop because, I don't know, guilt trips from family or friends or whatever, but you know what's right for you. You know what's best for you. You have reached that point where you are confident in what's right, in knowing what's right for you. Yeah. Overall energy is fraud and misrepresentation. So yes, there is a person in your life who is a fraud and misrepresents themselves, and that's what this Seven of Swords is about. It's about trickery and deception, a thief in the night, somebody who sneaks into your house or into your life and steals everything from you. This could be an actual physical thief breaking into your home, but I'm inclined to think that this is about your romantic relationships. There is someone who is misrepresenting themselves. It could be you. It could be you. But the strong sense that I'm getting is that it's the other person, the person that you're focused on right now as a potential romantic partner. Watch out for their red flags. Watch out for your own too, and I think you know how to do that. You want better things in your life, so please pay attention to what's going on with this person. Please make sure that they cannot sneak into your house or your mind and steal all the progress that you've made. You are right in worrying that this is a risky commitment. You are absolutely right. Your intuition is correct. I think I am finished now. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification button so you can be informed as soon as I post new content. And I hope you have a blessed day.